Hey guys, today we're going to start talking about ratios. A ratio, it's a big spot for that, is a comparison of two quantities by division. Two quantities by division. A ratio can be used to represent relationships within a set, parts of a whole, or between two sets. So I have two little examples here to show both parts. We can use a ratio to compare the numbers of roses in a vase to the number of tulips in the vase. So we have two different sets there. We have roses to tulips. In our second example, we can compare the number of green frogs in a pond to the total number of frogs in the pond. So within that set of frogs, we're specifically talking about the green ones. There are three different ways that you can write a ratio. You can write it as a fraction. So if I put 1 over 2, that's the same thing as 1 to 2. Make sure that it is in simplest form, though. You can also write it in a colon. So 1 to 2 is the same thing as 1 over 2. And then finally, you can use the word 2 like a 1 to 2 ratio. That you hear a lot. So, using the three different ways, we want to be able to write a ratio that compares the numbers of footballs to the number of tennis balls. So we have football to tennis balls. So we have to go ahead and just count them through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 footballs. Counting that to the number of tennis balls, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could write 4 over 6, but that's not in simplest form. So I do need to go ahead and simplify that. I could take a 2 from the top and the bottom. I'd have 2 to 3. Another way that you could write that is you can write 2 to 3 or 2 to 3. These are the three different ways you can write it. Let's do this next one together then too. Write the ratio that compares the numbers of students who wear baseball hats to the total number of students. So counting through, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people wearing baseball hats. And then continuing on, I have 7, 8, 9 students altogether. However, 6 over 9 is not simplified. I could take a 3 from the top and bottom, which leaves me with 2/3. Again? What? And then I can just use the same things up top to mean those answers. Whoa, I have the same answers, though. That's so crazy. All right, I want you to try 1, 2, and 3 here. You're writing each ratio in 3 different ways. Make sure you simplify your ratio. So go ahead, pause the video, and then we'll go over the answers. Make sure you pause. Did you pause? I hope you did because we're going over it now. The number of dogs to the number of cats. So it's dogs to cats. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats. However, this does need to be simplified. I can take a 2 out of the top and bottom, which leaves me a 1 to 1 ratio. 1 to 1 or 1 to 1. I should have seen that. 4 out of 24 4 roses out of 24 flowers. So you can put 4 out of 24, but this is not simplified. I can divide a 4 from the top and bottom. So you could have had 1 over 6. You can have 1 to 6 or 1 to 6. And the last one, 12 circles to 8 squares. So you could have had 12 over 8. But again, this is not simplified. I can take a 4 out from the top and bottom. So 3 over 2 is one way. 3 colon 2. Or 3 to 2. There you all go. Not too bad? I hope not. You didn't answer me, so I guess not. 2 ratios can have the same value, and they're considered equivalent ratios. Equivalent, the big word is which means equal. So we have 2 equal ratios. We need to determine if the ratios below are equivalent. You may have talked about this last year. So if I have 3 over 4, we want to see if that is equal to 12 over 16. What you could do is look at their cross products. So I want to see if 3 times 16 is equal to 4 times 12. 3 times 16, it says 8, carry the 1, 48. Whoop. And I want to see if that is equal to 4 times 12, which is also 48. It is equal, so yes, these guys are equivalent ratios. Let's look at the next one together then too. I have 25 over 35. I want to see if that is equal to 10 over 14. Again, I do need to look at their cross products. So I have 25 times 14. And I want to see if that is equal to 35 times 10. Oh, geez, 25 times 14. Quick maths down here. Whoops. 350. And then 35 times 10 also equals 350. Yes. They are equivalent fractions. Check it, check. Go ahead and do the last one. See if they are equivalent fractions. If the two numbers are not equal to one another, then it's not. So please pause the video. Did you pause it? I hope you paused it. Okay, let's do it together now. Alright, so 12 over 17. Again, you want to see if it equals to 10 over 15. Looking at their cross products. 12 times 15, we hope that equals to 17 times 10. 12 times 15. Let's go ahead and try this part out. Quick maths again. 180. That equals 170. Uh-oh. They do not equal one another. You can say, no, sir. They are not equal. Just a quick flex on my cursive. Yeah, that's it for today. Again, I think a lot of this stuff you learned from last year. So, bye!